Oh, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all, man? It's me by myself this week, man. As you can see, this is Square Kids. Got the shirt on. Hey, new material coming out. Get some hoodies here. Couple more weeks. But I just want to go over a couple of predictions, man, for the week. We're gonna do some college football first, and then we're gonna do some NFL next. Of course, if you see the A&M hat, you should already know what it is. They got the Canes. I got them beating them by 10 at Miami. Yeah, it's gonna be a good spring break for them early in the fall, baby. I'm telling you right now. Real quick though, guys, we got Notre Dame, North Carolina State. I like Armstrong, but I like Sam Hartman too for Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame wins that game, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a shootout. I'm just not. I'm never sold on Notre Dame. I'm sorry. Those days are gone. Baylor versus Utah. Utah should win that comfortably. Troy versus Kansas State. Hey, Kansas State should win that game. Youngstown versus Ohio State should be a blowout. And of course, we got what Deion Sanders has created. Obviously, if you guys seen the upset, I did not call that, did not see that coming. But I'm rooting for him. So that was pretty cool to do last week. Now they're number 22 in the nation. They got Nebraska, and they're playing at Boulder. Colorado should win this game. They have a lot of offense. It's going to be very high scoring, I think. Sims for Nebraska. That's going to be the star, bro, right there. We already know the stars on Colorado with Travis Hunter, Chenier, Shiloh, Xavier Wheaton, Horn, Edwards, all those guys. They're going to get their shine. They're going to do what they're going to do. But on the other side of the football for Nebraska, Sims is gonna be amazing, man. He's gonna be nice. Ball State versus the good old UGA, University of Georgia. Georgia should manhandle that. Clemson should bounce back against Charleston State. We got Mississippi, Ole Miss, that is Lane Kiffin's squad versus Tulane. I think Tulane comes up with an upset. No, I'm lying. Well, Pratt looked really good against South Alabama last week. I'm not in love with it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does come up with the upset. UNLV versus Michigan. Michigan should handle business. A&M versus Miami. We already talked about that. Go Aggies, thumbs up. Tulsa at Washington. Washington should win. Michael Penix should probably throw for about another 6 touchdowns in the game. Why not? Austin Peay versus Tennessee. Tennessee should blow them out. App State versus North Carolina. Come on now. App State. No, UNC should win that. Duke versus Lafayette. Duke wins that. Oklahoma versus SMU. OU wins that. Oregon, Texas Tech. This game's going to be closer than you think. Give me Oregon, though, but by 14. Texas, Alabama in the nightcap. That's what we all really came to see here. I am from Texas. I do not like the Longhorns, but I do think that the Longhorns should beat Alabama because I just don't know their identity. I watched Alabama play last week. It just was a bunch of busted plays. It's going to be a good one. But I got Texas in the so-called upset at Tuscaloosa. I can see that happening. Grambling, LSU. LSU wins that. They bounce back after that embarrassing loss to Florida State. Wisconsin versus Washington State. Washington State, upset of the week. Circle it, guys. Buy into this kid. Buy into that Ward kid. He's going to do something. He's going to do something nasty. I'll tell you that much. Southern Miss, Florida State. Florida State wins that game. University of Davis versus Oregon State. Because I don't even know who you are, Oregon State should manhandle you. DJ should throw the ball all over you. Stanford, USC, early matchup, but should be fun. I got USC winning that. They should win that. Heisman candidates, obviously Travis Hunter, Michael Penix, Caleb Williams right now. Those 3 guys, they're the front runners for me at Heisman. They look good. All 3 of them look great. Travis Hunter, I guess, because he's finally on the main stage now. You can kind of see where he's going. He's playing both sides of the ball. Really, to me, conditioning is going to be the main thing for Travis Hunter. Once Deion kind of realizes how he wants to use him in these bigger conferences and stuff like that, I think it'll come along the way. It's more of a mid-season time where he's going to be straight, but I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised very much if Travis Hunter is in the hunt for the Heisman, which he should be. We're going to move over to the NFL. We're going to do real quick. I'm going to do some predictions for the champs in the division. First things first, I am a Texans fan. It is rough being a Texans fan. But I guess we can start in the AFC South. Might as well start in the AFC South. Jacksonville should win the AFC South. If not, Texans do. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Yeah. Next up in the AFC North, I have the Ravens winning it, but I would not be surprised if the Browns come out on top. Just saying. Next up in the AFC East, I'm going to probably be rocking with the Buffalo Bills. They're just the most completed team. I know the Jets got all the new cars, toys, everything, this and that. It's just for me, I feel personally Aaron Rodgers is going to split one with Miami. They're going to sweep the New England Patriots. Is going to lose to the Buffalo Bills. That's just how I see it. And I think Buffalo just takes care of business in all their divisional games. I think they go undefeated in all of them. I know that sounds crazy, but I think that Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and them, they fix their problem and they get it all back together. AFC West, I know I'm a couple days behind. The Chiefs should win this division. They should win this division. Travis Kelce, I know he's hurt, but they'll be fine, guys. They'll be fine. The Chiefs should win this division. Moving over to the NFC. NFC North, I have the Vikings winning it. I know the Lions went out and the Bears added a lot of pieces. The Lions won their first game, and the Bears, they went out and got a lot of pieces in the package. We just don't really know. We're undefined with them right now. If Jordan Love is the guy, if he's not the guy. Besides, Christian Watson's not even playing the first week with the hamstring, which should be fine. I mean, I get it, but you know how that goes. It's just one of those things where we don't know, and offensively, it looks nice for the Packers, but realistically, the receiving core is probably the top 5 receiving cores in the NFL is the Vikings. With Justin Jefferson, Addison, and you're adding Osborne. You got some guys that can catch the ball for Kirk Cousins if he decides to throw it. And they got the young guy, Mason, right now, who pretty much took Dalvin Cook's spot. I don't see how the Vikings not win that division unless they shoot themselves in the foot. NFC South, I have the Saints winning that. Most completed team with Derek Carr, adding, Michael Thomas coming back, seeing him in the preseason, looks really good. Olave, that's the man right there. That's the man right there. Then they got, of course, that tight end, not Hill. I can't think of the guy's name right now, but he is also pretty solid as well. So I see the Saints winning that division with Tampa Bay unconfused at quarterback. And then on top of that, with the Panthers, new quarterback, new blood. Bryce Young's about the same height. No, I'm taller than Bryce. I'm taller than Bryce Young. He's like, 5'10", 5'11". Put that in the comments. I'm 6 even. So yeah. Bryce Young's short compared to me. He's 1 inch shorter than me. 1 inch shorter than me. But with that, and then Atlanta adding all those cool pieces with Bijan Robinson. That's cool. That's fine. That's great. Kyle Pitts, Drake London on the outside. It looks good, but to be honest with you, I just don't really think that it matches well all the way the first few weeks. I think next season Atlanta's going to be that team where it's going to be a problem because they figure it out. But this year, no, New Orleans got it. Just the veteranship, Derek Carr, he's going to do his thing, man. For the NFC West, I actually have the Seahawks winning that division over the Niners. Rams, we don't know what the Rams are doing, to be honest with you. Since the Super Bowl, Sean McVay has been non-existent. If I'm him, I'll go take a job announcing and come back when I'm ready, like John Gruden did. But, hey, it's a lot going on over there in LA for the Rams. But looking at it, the big picture of things, yeah, just the NFC West dominated for so many years, and it's just so weird seeing them not be the top dogs anymore. Because really, the next one is going to be the NFC East, and I think that is your potential Super Bowl winner. All 4 of those teams, I think, could go to the playoffs if they allow it. Because the Commanders look good, the Giants look good, the Cowboys look good, the Eagles look great. So it just really is a scary division. Just all around. It's bad blood. It's like the old school, the 90s. Growing up, we were old enough. I'm 30, be 31 in November. So. I seen the end of the rise of the NFC East back in the day when the Cowboys were dominant. Obviously, being from Texas, you hear it a lot. But, that division is really up in the air. Not because of just more of they can't win or just anything like that. It's just it's so dang good. You don't know who to choose. I'm gonna lean more towards the Giants. I think whoever wins week 1, the Sunday night football game between the Giants and the Cowboys, wins the division. I know the Philly fans are probably gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" At least we came back from the Super Bowl. Hurts is tuned up. You got Vontae Smith. You got A.J. Brown. You got the loaded defense. I get that. But one thing about the Eagles that you guys must realize is that every year, for some strange reason, you guys somehow, some way, seem to just blow a game that you know you should have won against somebody in your division, and it happens to the best of you. Wait, is that the Cowboys? No, I'm messing with you. Cowboys do it every year. That's expected. But the Eagles, I don't understand how the Eagles seem to do that every single year. Like, they give one to the Giants, or they give one to the Commanders, or they give one to the Cowboys, who don't deserve it. They just clearly lose the game themselves. And you're thinking I'm confusing you with Dallas. The problem with Dallas is we know it's coming. You know, with Philly, I have more faith in you all to finish the job and get it done. I like the Giants because of what they've done, adding Isaiah Simmons. Now, and Thibodeau in the draft last year is not a bust. He's actually decent. Evan Neal might need some kicks here and there, but if you really look at it, adding Darren Waller, the Giants really did pretty good this offseason to I wouldn't say just to annihilate or, be a top dog in their division, but enough to where, we took care of course, Saquon and now Daniel Jones. So they got their backfield straight. Just really a matter of being healthy. I think if Saquon plays all 17 games, I think them Giants become them boys. That's what I got for the divisions around. Check in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to wrap this up here. I'm going to rapid fire with these games of the week. Obviously, I missed the Thursday night game. I will try to be here earlier in the week. It's my magical crystal ball. I will try to be here more earlier in the week. Try to do these videos on Wednesday night or something like that. For the simple fact, just because the games come out on Thursday, and I know I missed it. But first game up, Bengals-Browns. If Joe Burrow is playing, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals win this game. Bengals by 7. No, I'm sorry. Bengals by 3. Texans-Ravens. Because I'm a fan, the fan bet is Texans by 3. Field goal. Ugly game. And it's supposed to rain, I think, too, if I'm not mistaken. 14-17 or 20-13. Some random number like that. Freak plays. Texans win that game. But injury report shows that Odell Beckham might sit out. However, Texans don't look too good either with their offensive line woes and a couple of guys on their defense that didn't even play yet in the preseason nor played in practice. So Ravens should win this game by maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns more. If you're betting, take the under. I don't think the Ravens are just going to stomp them. They're going to probably do what they need to do in the first half and then probably just milk the rest of the way. Bucs-Vikings, I think this is going to be the surprise game of the week. Baker Mayfield goes out and throws 2 touchdowns, and they upset the Vikings. Panthers-Falcons. Falcons should win that game. Home game. Rookie quarterback. Mistake offensive line. Who's their number 1 receiver again? The Mims guy? Yeah, that's not. That Mingo. Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss. I don't see them beating Atlanta, man. I can't see that. Cardinals, Commanders should annihilate the Cardinals. If you play fantasy or FanDuel, dude, take the defense. Trust me. Take Commanders defense. Pay the price. If it's $5,000 plus, pay the price, get the defense. Jags, Colts, give me the Jaguars over the Colts. Anthony Richardson, Rookie of the Year. I'm calling it, saying it early. Anthony Richardson throws 2 touchdowns, but of course he gets overshone by good old Trevor Lawrence, throwing probably about four touchdowns in this game. I don't see the Colts slowing them down any bit. Niners, Steelers, I don't know who the quarterback is for the Niners. Whether it be Prudy, Sam Darnold, and I know they just got rid of Trey Lance at the Cowboys. Give me the Steelers in this game just because of the simplicity of just knowing who they are. That's why they win this game. But I think the Niners get on track like they always do every year. They start off rugged, they get injuries. It's just a Niners thing. At this point, it's just the Niners. They play the Cowboys, they beat them in the last second. They go to the divisional round, something freak happens. That's just the 49ers. That's gold rush for you. Tennessee Saints, I got the Saints winning this game. Tennessee, outside of Derrick Henry, ain't nothing else popping out there for them. Yeah, Saints win this game. Raiders, Broncos. Love the rivalry between these two in the AFC West. It's very fun. Surprising upset. I have the Raiders with Jarrett Stidham. No, I'm sorry, with Brian Hoyer at quarterback. If Jimmy G can't go, goes out there and beats the Broncos. Sean Payton with the what do you call them? The Gilligan Island hats. The little, what we call those? What do you call them? I can't think of it. Can't think of it right now. Bucket hats. There we go. The bucket hats. That whole saga calling out Russell. I just see that's a bad marriage waiting to happen. Eagles, Patriots. I think this game is going to be more high scoring than people give it. And it's a 425 game, so you know how that goes. Usually those games are pretty fun to watch going into the late night of the day. So Eagles, Patriots. Give me the Eagles, though. They should win this game by 2 touchdowns. But I would like to see how they use Juju Smith-Schuster. Also, draft pick, a couple of them for the Patriots. They got this guy named Keyshawn Boutte out of LSU. If they utilize him right, I think they really surprise a lot of people with those two guys. And Keyshawn could eventually move to the outside, but they got him in the inside right now. But the Eagles, just defensively, they're better. They're just going to be better. If they run a basic cover 3 against the Patriots all game long, that would be fine, even if it's necessary. I don't see the Patriots beating the Eagles. If they do, we all were in for a surprise on that one. Rams, Seahawks. Believe it or not, I would like for you to get the Rams defense, but believe it or not, the Rams actually do good against Seattle. I don't know why defensively. Win-loss column, yeah, Seahawks should win the game. But Geno Smith, I think all quarterbacks are afraid of Aaron Donald. They say he's the best defensive lineman to play the game ever. I can't argue with it. I mean, I like him. I like Aaron Donald. I like him. Great player. It's just freak athlete, dude. It's crazy, dude. So, but Seahawks should win this game. Just if you want to get the defense just for sacks alone, Aaron Donald's going to help you out with that. This is the shootout for the week. Dolphins versus the Chargers. And then back with that, Bears and Packers. Man, let me tell you something right now. These 2 games, really the last 4 games are going to be fun to watch. If you work on Monday, from Sunday to Monday, if you're working or you're not working, you just sit your butt down and just watch some good old football. Enjoy yourself. Get you a 12-pack of whatever you drink, Kool-Aid, fruit punch, Coronas. Enjoy yourself. Man, it's going to be a lot of games right at that 425 mark, so you can go to church and say, what's up, Jesus, or Allah, and you can get your business taken care of, and you still got time to watch some good old football. Dolphins, Chargers. Give me the Chargers. I got Justin Herbert actually as my fantasy quarterback for the week. I got him in all my main lineups. I think with adding Quinton Johnson, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, they got Isaiah Spiller in the backfield, the backup Austin Eckler. Offensively, they're loaded. Don't get it twisted. The Dolphins have a squad on their side, too, as well. Myles Gaskin. Then you got Tyreek Hill, which is a freak of nature within itself. Jalen Waddle doing his thing, too. We just don't need Tua throwing up gang signs in the backfield getting hit. So, really, it comes down to protection for the Dolphins. If they can protect Tua and, the concussion protocol stuff should be fine. Should be great. I don't see why, but in this game, I think with the Bosa brother on the side, yeah, it's gonna be a problem for Tua. But until then, we'll get it right. The Dolphins will get it right. Fans going down this week to the Chargers. Bears, Packers. Like I said, I don't know who the Packers are, but that doesn't mean that it won't be exciting, because I am not gonna be surprised if Jordan Love goes out here and throws 2 picks, but then turns around and throws 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns. I'm not going to be surprised by that at all, because these guys they're just trying stuff out. It's week 1. They don't know what works or what doesn't work. They went out and got offensive players for this guy. They got a couple of still keystone dudes with Aaron Jones, Dylan at running back, so security blanket is there for him. On the flip side, for the Bears, they went out and got DJ Moore. They got Darnell Mooney, which, last year wasn't really a spectacular year for Darnell Mooney, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but we can grow on that now that you've got DJ Moore. So if you're looking for, a PPR league, I think, in fantasy football, or if you're just playing FanDuel or DraftKings or whatever, just a guy that's going to get a lot of receptions, small little baby chunk yards, that's the kind of guy you want to have on your roster. But Darnell Mooney, DJ Moore, running back situation, and I hate that they had to let Montgomery go, David Montgomery, because he looks great for the Lions. He looked great, man. But I do have the Bears winning over the Packers. Like I said, week 1, I got $100 riding on this right here. Cowboys, Giants. Give me the G-Men. Give me the G-Men in New York, 8:20 time, Eastern time. Yeah, I see Danny Dimes doing what he do best. Danny Dimes goes out there and throws 3 touchdowns. Saquon runs in 1. If we're going to do points, if you're just going to do the standalone for you Cowboy fans, I'm going to say 24, 30, 33, 31, somewhere around there. Giants 34, Cowboys 24. Bills and Jets, believe it or not, I think the Jets actually lose this game. Not as high scoring as people make it out to be, maybe 21-24, which is still good offensively, but 21-24. That's going to cap it up and wrap it up for the week. I can do a FanDuel lineup, or what I think should be. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I have enjoyed the time that you've given me. This is Square Kids, man. Enjoy the podcast. Please let me know if I talk bad about your team or talk good about your team or somewhere in between. But until then, guys, take it easy. Square Kids, we out. Cut the lights off.